Hi everyone, Melody from Rain by Melody here again to do our first segment on our fine hair how-to blowout. Now, as I had said before, I'm going to do this in segments because what I think would help you out more is if I do one piece of the blowout and you try that piece and that's the only thing you change through your whole blowout. And then the next segment I release, you add that to your blowout and do the rest of it the way that you do it. And then the next piece, you add that. And that way it's a lot easier to change your routine than to just see one large thing and change everything that you do. So I'll be releasing them over a few days so that you can follow along and add to it and replay as you need to. So we're gonna start. Let me take down all these long luxurious locks, all three of them, so we can get started. I wanna just use products quickly since I already went over them with you. Again, the dry shampoo we're going to use as a root lift, so I'm shaking up and holding far back and separating my hair out in the flats of my head where I want some volume. Then I'm taking my volume spray. You don't want to overdo it, but what I love about this product is it's kind of hard to overdo. A lot of other products I've used, if you overdo, they get sticky or they weigh your hair down or become a mess. I'm not saying you can't do that with this, but it's much harder to do than with other things. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is take our flat brush and flatten out around our hairline. Well, let me peek out before I go into that. Let me explain to you why. Everybody with fine hair knows that we have a lot of baby hairs that like to stick up and cause us lots of problems, and they're hard to control. If you can control them at the beginning before they dry, then you've got a lot more control over them throughout the blowout, throughout the day. They don't end up sticking out on you and making your part look funny and doing weird things. I'd also advise doing your hair before your makeup. I know I'm all made up today, but that's just for you guys. I always do my hair first and then my makeup so that my hair doesn't dry in a weird way before I get control over it. So we're gonna start here. I don't have my blow dryer. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my blow dryer in tow. So back to, we're combing all this down. And I'm gonna do a pre-dry that's gonna look like I'm blow drying all over the place, but I'm really not. So I'm really concentrating on this area here, trying to flatten that out and get it dry, and then dry all of this about 75% of the way. I'm leaving this alone because I really want to spend a lot of time getting some lift here. So I'm gonna kind of let that just dry on its own as I'm drying everything else. And I'm gonna be going this direction because my part is on this side. All right. Okay, that's the first real trick that I'm gonna show you, and it seems really simple and kind of really that's a trick, and it absolutely is. If you just add that to your blowout and make no other changes, do that and then do the rest of it the way that you normally do it. I just wanna see how that changes for you. I'll be back on the next segment with your next trick.